Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Into the Red Rabbit Hole. This Friday night, do you know where your children are? It is the 11th of October, 2024. Got another less than a month, and we got an election going on. Anyways, that being said, let's get into the disclaimer. We're going to bring Eric on here in a moment, and we're going to get into the whole Alexa thing again, because that was quite interesting last time, and we're going to discuss a little bit about AI and just what everybody saw with all the hurricane stuff again. What was spotted in the skies and just all the weird stuff connected to it. Okay. Let's still remember, though, to keep the people in our prayers from Helena and also Milton in Florida. Everybody that got affected by those serious hurricanes, we need to keep them in our prayers and hold them up and try to support them. Anyways, copyright disclaimer is Nighthawk High Strange, this podcast channel may use some copyrighted material without specific authorization of owner, but contends that it falls under the Fair Use, which is the Copyright Act of 1976. Nighthawk High Strange, this podcast channel, and all the podcasts on the channel declare fair use of any and all content. That's any and all content, including the music and any video clips that I do for under 30 seconds, to be used for the purposes of keeping you, the viewing family, informed on information for criticism, commentary, news reporting, teaching, research, parody, entertainment value, and let's just say general knowledge only, per Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, otherwise known as the Fair Use. All right, we got that out of there. And let me see here. What can I put up on the screen to be a little bit better to look at? Not me. No, that's on. That's no. We'll have to get the fluffy cowboy on.
Mm-hmm. So, hey everybody, how you doing today?
I'm going to go to the chat and say hello to everybody that's in there, all the ones that have joined us so far. This is going to be the sequel to the prequel, kind of like the Thriller in Manila. You were probably too young for that. You were probably too young to remember that one, the Thriller in Manila.
Oh,
He's looking it up. You're Googling it right now, aren't
No,
you?
no, I'm actually replying to Roxanne. She goes, "Cowboy hat? What cowboy hat?" So I was replying to her.
What did the Arkansas or the Arkansas governor say when she was the press secretary? All hat, no cattle.
That's me right now, man. Until I get this fence redone, I've got to clear out the whole entire fence row again.
Hey, I wanted to show you something too while we're getting into the subject of things right away.
Yeah, man.
I was outside in the yard today walking around, and I was doing a little bit of probably some stuff I shouldn't have been doing, but kind of found this, and it was kind of interesting to me. It's just a rock, okay, just a plain old rock. Looks like the it's got the orange and the red in it, which makes it look like the meat, but it also has that in it,
Yeah, I was
which
looking
is
at that.
which is a perfectly round circle. I couldn't believe that. I couldn't believe that. I'm thinking to myself, somebody either used this as like a fire starting thing or it was made that way, because there's no drill marks on it whatsoever. It's literally smooth on the inside. So,
I've
I thought it
actually
was
got
interesting.
a rock that's very. I've got a. It's almost like a clay color brown, and it's kind of like a long teardrop. It actually has something very similar to that at the end of, or at the end. It's about the same spot as that hole. I've actually got one of
I just
those
thought it was
too.
cool. Yeah, I just thought it was cool, so I picked it up. I mean, it's about a size. Well, you know how big a Sharpie is, right, everybody? Okay, well,
Yeah.
I can put the Sharpie end of it in there. That's how big that and how round that hole is. In fact, I can probably stand it up in there. Well, nope, not quite. There we go. Oh, nope, almost had it. All right, almost had it. Anyways, yeah, I kind of thought that was kind of neat and interesting, so I figured I'd keep that and put it on my desk or something, you know.
Heck yeah.
But
Yeah, I've
anyways,
been.
we're getting into the whole Alexa thing this evening again. And I wanted to bring up a couple things too. Hello, Richard and Mary and Dawn and Ida and Untrimmed Savage. Let's see what else. Who else we got in here? We've got Roxanne. There's that ED Testerman. You got to keep an eye on that character. All
Damn
righty.
jaghead.
Dead Wolf, good to see you.
9.
Let's see. Let's see here. I think that's everybody for right now. Anybody else, if I missed you, I'm sorry. But you know, the show calls. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna talk about the weather anomalies too, though, with these two storms. I don't know if you noticed, our last thing that we talked about with well, I talked about it on Rumble, my last live on Rumble. I was talking about the weaponization of weather, and I brought up the fact that how some of these weather events that are so big and nasty like that usually hide something supernatural within them. Okay, usually, and I'm not saying but I'm saying they could, they could do some things supernaturally that make entities come through. And I thought this was very, very interesting when they showed the radar image of the storm of Milton.
Yes.
And this is Milton. Okay. Look at that, folks. Does that not look like a face? Does that not have an eye? Does that not have a nose, a mouth, a bearded
Hair,
chin?
chin.
Yeah. I mean, does that not look almost, I hate to say it, I really hate to say it, but you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say almost Anunnaki looking, like with the beard and the shape of the
Mm.
head and all that. I thought that was very interesting. And then the other view of it that I had seen and I got it on is this one, which looks almost alien-esque or demon-like, or even reptilian for that matter. That is just,
Yeah.
if you, and that you can call that pareidolia till you're blue in the face, but there is no denying that that's what that was. None. Okay, a lot of loss of lives and property was destroyed. Families were wrecked and torn. Their hearts are ripped out and stuff. And my heart goes to everybody that got affected by the storms. But those storms acted like they were guided and acted like they were pure evil. I'm gonna say it. I call a spade a spade. A heart a heart. They actually looked like they were guided, and I do believe that with that kind of an electrical charge in the atmosphere, that you can open up portals to the supernatural, and supernatural entities can come through and drain the energy out of the system or make the system stronger than what it normally would be. That's just my opinion. So, but I wanted to see what you thought about that, and everybody in the
Oh
chat.
yeah, it's definitely strange. Give me a second.
All right. What's everybody in the chat think?
Sorry, Boar's being a pain in the butt right now.
That's all right.
So, but no, I mean it's definitely. I mean, I seen that the first time I see or thought that the first time I saw it as well. I was like, that is odd.
Yeah, and I mean that one looks like an alien or some kind of a demonic face on it. On the other one, I mean you can see the nose, the mouth, the chin, the beard, even the thick sideburns on the beard. I mean you can see everything. It was really
Oh yeah,
really odd how they formed those shapes on the radar.
yeah. I mean it's
Hello, Don,
uh,
Catherine.
my first thought was this has got to be a hoax because that looks too much like a human style face.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
Dark forces.
mm,
Well, yeah, we know that, Robin. Yeah, I've talked to Robin about that too. About the dark forces and all that. It's incredible what's going on nowadays. It really is, and that's why we wanted to go on the second time with the Alexa thing, and have everybody in the chat ask questions. Because sometimes it's been exposed through a couple other podcasts and stuff. I'm not going to name them, but one of them was really famous. He was ousted by the cough cough doctor brigade, but his couple dozen million viewing audiences got a load of pretty much the supernatural type of stuff here lately, and he was talking about how basically the government has been hiding certain things from the public, and you know one of them is the weather weaponization of weather. um
mm-hmm.
and there's cloud seeding. Oh, that's a picture I forgot to upload too. Oh man, damn. Anyways, I'll have to load that later. I'll put that on the Rumble podcast for tomorrow night. But it's just a shame, because if our own government didn't manipulate that storms, and the first one and the second hurricane, then second guess would be China did.
Yeah. Well, and that seems to be the two leading conspiracies is China or HARP, which I kind of lean more towards HARP. But
Yeah.
we also
Well,
know that
HARP.
China has a big hand in HARP.
Well, HARP has had their facility expanded too. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm.
That they expanded it underground?
Yeah, I've heard scuttlebutt about it, but I haven't been able to dig into it.
Yep. Yep. They expanded it to where their telemetry can point in 3 separate directions. So it can go outward in an omnidirectional area, like an omnidirectional antenna. It can go upward in the ionosphere, or it can go in the ground below our feet. And everybody knows all the weird stuff that we've been feeling underneath our feet and all the earthquakes along the West Coast and even along the Yellowstone there. You know, all the quakes there and the quakes by your place.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, then now that he
Yeah,
got
I mean,
control, so
yeah, I mean, and we've known, especially in the military for years that we use elements to take out countries or to cripple them. I mean, we've known that for a long time. So I mean, it's nothing new.
yep,
It may not
yeah,
be as widespread in the civilian world, but it's nothing new.
right, exactly, exactly. Yeah, it was actually it was built. It was starting to get built in 1968. Believe it or not, that's when they
Mm.
started building HARP. They got done with the construction of it, the main construction of it in 1969, during the Vietnam War. So,
Mm-hmm.
and they used that technology to enhance a lot of the cloud seeding and stuff, and forming the clouds to be seeded through the ionosphere with the aircraft at the time, so they could flood out the Viet Cong.
Mm-hmm. Dead Wolf wants to know: does anyone have any ideas on how the fake wind energy towers may be a part of the weather weapon system?
Well,
I have
it
no knowledge
depends
on
on.
that.
Yeah, it depends on what kind of, I mean, right now they're talking about how the next rad radar systems that all the airports have and all the television stations have for their weather forecasts so they can see the radar, that they set out a certain frequency and they can control the storms and stuff with those frequencies to keep them out of certain areas and push them towards other areas. So that's one way they do it. But I'm not sure how the actual wind generators would do it unless they have something set up on them too, like a 5G network where they could use some
Mm-hmm.
kind of signal. I mean, that very well could be. I mean, those things are huge.
Yeah. To a point, I agree with you, Roxanne. Um, HARP's got their hands in a lot of countries. Well, I should say a lot of countries have their hands in HARP,
Yep.
and a lot of organizations. UN, WHO, organizations like that, Davos, the World Economic Forum, all of them have hands in that.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. And I saw on one of the news things. I think it was Redacted. I listen to Redacted News. Everybody, if you haven't, man, it's a good news thing. You should listen to them and subscribe to their newsletter because they're on the ball. They're on the ball. That and Next News Network is another one that I listen to, and you know they both have been talking about this lately about the weaponization of the weather systems and stuff that we have, and how they're using it to push the climate change agenda. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but my concern is at what cost. Oh my God, I just saw an orb. All right. All the weirdness is starting now. So anyways, that's always weird around here anyways, so it doesn't matter. But yeah, I mean, they're talking about how the system has already been set up, for a good 30, 40, even 50 years that they've been doing this. And then you think about, well, it's not worth it if they're doing it and causing the innocent loss of lives, and destroying families. It's like LBJ said, whoever controls the weather controls the world. And unfortunately, they do. So.
Yeah. It's, I mean, it's interesting. What are you barking at, Bucky? Yeah, my dogs and my animals are up my butt. I've been gone most of the week to a conference, so since I've been home, I've got animals upon animals upon animals around me nonstop. So we had a Matco meeting this week, and which is a Missouri County Workers Association deal. It's pretty fun. I met a news anchor from KY3 that likes to do paranormal and cryptid stuff. So maybe taking him out on an investigation sometime. He goes out on investigations.
Tell him off the record, though.
Yeah. Yeah, they
yeah,
did.
I'd like to have you over
uh,
here. I'd like to have you over here by me, Eric, so I could take you out on a couple places out here.
There's a
I've
lot
been
of
meaning
places I want to go.
Yeah, well, Tracy and I were talking about it today. How we want to travel before I leave this world, and see everybody, and just do investigations with people, and show everybody how I do it, hands-on wise, with a lot of the old traditional stuff that I do. So
I got talking with an Aussie. He's been here in the United States for 29 years. He's got a product he's sending me to use on my drive to help kind of seal it up and stuff like that. And he goes, man, he goes, he was around Sydney, Australia, the place they call the Blue Mountains. He goes, I remember growing up, and he goes, we'd hear strange noises every night. And he goes, I never knew what it was. He goes, my mom and grandma, they just ignored it. It was something we grew up with. And, because we got talking, about me being in Brisbane and Shellwater Bay and Rockhampton and stuff like that when I was over there for Operation Tam Thrust 2001. And I had my very first Yowie experience at Shellwater Bay. And so he was describing to me what would holler out. And I said, well, Bub, I said, to me, that sounds a lot like a Yowie. And Alexa, why are you listening to me right now? I haven't said your name.
they're on alert.
Yeah. She just lit up blue. Now she's doing a green circle. So we got talking, and he goes, and when I said Yowie, his eyes got big. He goes, you know about the Yowie? I said, oh, I know about the Yowie. And that started a whole long conversation. Now she may be connecting to the internet again.
The Yowie will definitely give you an owie. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And a big one. Anyways.
The same things, especially in the Black Mountain. Heck yeah. Hey, Tracy. Uncut wants to know, William, have you ever been to the redwood forest with the giant sequoias? Yeah, live for 800 years.
Yeah, when I was stationed over on the West Coast, I went there once. I've been there once. Been to that Bigfoot center there too. That's right there on the outskirts of it. So, yeah, it was quite the. I wasn't really a tree hugger back then, but in order to hug those trees, you got to be a pretty big SOB.
Mhm.
So,
Don, I got an Alexa because my internet company sent me one. So whenever I'm curious about debunking things that you see on the interweb, I'll plug her in and ask her the same questions. Usually 98% of the time I get a totally different answer than what they're playing on TikTok or YouTube or anything like that. But outside of that, and I think that's the reason why she was doing what she was doing is because I just plugged her back in, and I think she was reconnecting to the internet. Hey,
yeah.
paranormal.
So, what we're going to do, here's what we're going to do, everybody. All right. I want everybody to put one question in caps. It's got to be all caps. Okay.
Mhm.
That way we can see it because the chat goes by so fast on the screens that we really can't catch them. And if we don't get to yours, we will definitely try it. Okay. So if you all have questions, Paranormal Oz, good to see you, brother. Just go ahead, put them in the chat in all caps. Okay. And we'll go from there. Okay.
Hey, Alexa, was Hurricane Milton diverted because they've got enough heat on them?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Go figure.
Hey, ask Alexa if demons are in the hurricanes,
Alexa,
or
are
was it
demons
demons?
in
Yeah.
hurricanes?
From InsideTheMagic.net. However, some social media users claim that Hurricane Milton was retribution for Walt Disney World Resort's demonic ways and wished destruction on the woke Central Florida theme park.
Smoking
That
gun
was a
for you.
home run, everybody. You all heard that. Thank you, Alexa,
Heck
for
yeah.
being honest.
Alexa, is there a Raytheon facility in the South Pole?
I found a Raytheon facility Andover, bus stop. Raytheon facility Andover, bus stop is 1,203 miles away.
Alexa, is there a Raytheon facility in the South Pole?
I found a Raytheon facility Andover, bus stop.
Alexa, stop. So she's not going to answer it. Let me see. I'm trying to think how I can reword that question.
Alexa,
Hey, Hobbit.
Alexa, can you name some of the facilities that the United States has in the South Pole?
From Wikipedia.org. The United States maintains the southernmost base, Amundsen Scott South Pole Station, and the largest base and research station in Antarctica, McMurdo Station.
Thank you, Alexa. So it's not going to tell us exactly what their connection is. So,
Alexa, in the South Pole, the continent of the South Pole.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, the continent of the South Pole, does it have a Raytheon facility?
No, there is not a Raytheon facility near the South Pole. Raytheon Polar Services Company is a contractor for the National Science Foundation, NSF, in Antarctica. Raytheon Polar Services Company is responsible for logistics in Antarctica. There are no commercial activities near the South Pole, and it is not a tourist destination.
mic drop. just basically
Alexa,
said yes, Raytheon is there, but they're not
but
actually
no, yeah,
they're not
never mind.
known to be there. Yeah. Wow.
Alexa, if the government controls the hurricanes Alexa, did the government control the hurricanes in North Carolina?
From knowyourmeme.com. Conspiracy theorists cite HARP, High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, Project Cirrus, Project Storm Fury, and Operation Popeye as proof of the government controlling hurricanes.
Alexa, are there pyramids on the continent of the South Pole?
There are no pyramids on the continent of the South Pole. However, there are pyramids in other parts of the world, such as in Central and South America, Egypt, and elsewhere. The existence of pyramids on the land of Antarctica has recently been reported by some news sources, but this claim has not been independently verified. Therefore, it is best to verify information from multiple sources before reaching any conclusions.
Oh, that sounds like
So
a
yes,
fact
but
checker.
no. Alexa, what countries are working with off-worlders in Antarctica?
From yaccess.com. The United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Germany, Portugal, and Italy are among the countries that have attracted international workers with flexible and welcoming work visa policies.
Alexa, what countries are working with off-worlders in Antarctica?
Off-welders in Antarctica are worked with by various countries, including Argentina, Australia, Chile, France, New Zealand, Norway, and the United Kingdom.
Alexa, why is Antarctica a no-fly zone?
Because of the fragile environment and the wildlife that lives there, Antarctica is a place that has been made a no-fly zone. This means that you can't fly over Antarctica because it is off-limits to airplanes and other types of air traffic.
Alexa, if that is true, then why does the military fly over Antarctica all the time?
Sorry, I don't know that.
She's even getting an attitude towards you.
Yeah. Alexa, what do you know about the Dark Pyramid in Alaska?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Dark Pyramid is a top-secret government facility beneath the Alaskan wilderness, may be hiding an extraterrestrial pyramid. Strange forces within the Alaska Triangle are making wildlife more aggressive toward humans.
I wonder if that's why Sasquatch is. Alexa, how many scratch it, never mind. What is that word?
Reich.
Right.
Third
Alexa,
Reich.
how many Reich craft are based in Antarctica?
I don't know that one.
Ask how many, Alexa, how many Third Reich aircraft are based in Antarctica?
I don't know that one.
Okay.
Alexa, how many Fourth Reich aircraft are based in Antarctica?
Sorry, I don't know that.
So she's not going to answer that one.
Oh, what was that? There we go.
Alexa, what did Buzz Aldrin say about Antarctica?
Buzz Aldrin, an American astronaut, was inspired by the snow-covered mountain landscapes of Antarctica, remarking that they reminded him of the moon. This observation was made by Patrick Woodhead, the founder of White Desert, during Aldrin's visit to the continent on a luxury tour organized by Woodhead.
Alexa, why is the public not allowed to access Antarctica?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Actually, Robin, you can. It's just extremely difficult, but you can access Antarctica, but there's parts of it that they won't let you allow because of military occupation. Alexa, What parts can civilians go to Antarctica to visit?
I don't know that one.
McMurdo Station, McMurdo Bay is about the only place I think that he can go that's not military.
Yep. Alexa, is the government working with aliens?
I don't know that one.
Alexa, is the government
Extraterrestrial.
working with extraterrestrials?
Sorry, I don't know that.
I'll have to think on that one again, Roxanne. Alexa, what is the ties with the World War II German to Antarctica?
I don't know that one.
Alexa, what is the connection with the World War II German ties to Antarctica?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, what was the Nazi Party doing in Antarctica?
I wasn't able to understand the question I heard.
Alexa,
Oh,
what was the Third Reich doing in Antarctica?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
She's not liking it, Savage.
no, she's not having that one.
Alexa, there's a Third and Fourth Reich bases. Alexa, is there a Third and Fourth Reich bases in Antarctica?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, is there currently German occupied bases in Antarctica?
Germany has a research facility in Antarctica, but it does not constitute a permanent presence. There are no German occupied bases in the continent.
Alexa, is there an ice wall around Antarctica?
Yes, there is an ice wall around Antarctica. It is called the ice wall and it is a very large wall of ice. The ice wall surrounds Antarctica and is a very important part of the continent's ice cover. The ice wall helps to protect Antarctica and its ice from the outside world. It is also a very beautiful and impressive structure.
Well, at least she didn't deny that.
Yep. Alexa, is there a lake under the Antarctic ice?
Here's something I found on reference.com. Lake Vostok is the largest lake in Antarctica. Its surface is approximately 13,100 feet below the surface of the ice, and it measures 160 by 30 miles at its widest points.
Yeah, I did, Camo. Yeah, I did. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Alexa. Is the Nazi Party from World War II still present in Antarctica?
I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah, no matter how I word that, Savage, she's not liking it.
What about?
I'm trying to remember. Alexa, did the Nazis escape Antarctica?
Yeah. Well, ask
Sorry,
Alexa.
I don't have an answer for that.
Ask Alexa if she can say tell what Admiral Byrd found in the Antarctic area in 1947.
Alexa, what did Admiral Byrd find in Antarctica during 1947?
From logically.I. Admiral Byrd's expedition discovered traces of a lost ancient civilization in Antarctica.
Can you divulge more information on the lost civilization?
Alexa, can you tell me more about the lost civilization in Antarctica that Admiral Byrd found?
From Vocal.media. While it remains shrouded in mystery, many believe that Byrd stumbled upon an underground civilization called Agartha.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. At least she didn't lie about that. That's good.
Yeah. Alexa, is there an entrance to the middle or hollow earth in Antarctica?
Here is an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated. Behind the Great Wall of Antarctica, according to some esotericists, there is the famous entrance to the well-known hollow earth, where supposedly there is an internal sun covered by the Earth's mantle that provides the necessary conditions for life to exist.
Alexa, is there a facility in the South Pole to create earthquakes?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Basically top secret stuff.
Yep. Alexa, does the lost civilization of Antarctica have Nazi origins?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
They do not like that word at all. Savage.
No,
We've tried
they
it several
don't.
different ways.
What about what if you talk about the SS?
Alexa, what is the SS's presence in Antarctica?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, what is the SS's origins in the Antarctic?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
She just doesn't like it.
Okay, how about the Nordic race? Is the Nordic race part of the Antarctic area?
Alexa, does the Nordic race have any origins in the Antarctic?
The Antarctic? No, the Nordic race does not have any origins in the Antarctic. The Nordic race is a concept that some people believe in, but there is no scientific evidence to support the idea that it has origins in the Antarctic. The Nordic race is a group of people who are believed to have a unique and distinct culture, appearance, and ancestry, but they do not have any specific geographical origins. Instead, they are believed to have originated from various parts of the world, including Europe, Asia, and Africa.
Well, at least we got an answer on that one.
Yeah. Alexa, is there a source for extended life in the Antarctic?
There have been some fascinating discoveries of extended life in Antarctica, particularly in the form of glaciers and ice sheets that have been around for millions of years. One reason for this extended life is the unique cold and dry climate of Antarctica, which helps to slow down the rate of ice loss and preserve the glaciers and ice sheets. Additionally, the remote and isolated location of Antarctica makes it less prone to human activity and environmental influences that could potentially impact the glaciers and ice sheets.
Alexa, is there a source for extended human life locked away in the Antarctic?
There is no proven source for extended human life in Antarctica. Although some researchers have suggested that Antarctica's volcanoes may provide refuges for life during Earth's climate changes, there is no evidence to suggest that these refuges have any connection to extended human life. It is important to note that Antarctica is a harsh and remote continent, and while there may be unique and fragile ecosystems there, any claims about extended human life must be based on solid scientific evidence. Speculation and conspiracy theories about secret sources of extended life in Antarctica are not supported by scientific evidence.
Okay, that's like getting
Alexa.
smacked across the knuckles with a ruler.
Yep. Alexa, what lives behind the ice wall in the Antarctic?
The ice wall of Antarctica is a fictional concept, and there is no evidence of a wall or barrier that separates the Antarctic continent from any world beyond. Antarctica is a cold, desert continent covered in ice, and it is surrounded by oceans. There is a ring of mountains around the edge of the continent, but there is no massive ice wall that prevents anything from moving in or out.
Thank you, Larry. Larry just got a membership.
It was gifted to Roxanne.
Yep.
Congratulations, Roxanne. Thank you, Larry.
Thank you.
Alexa.
Thank you, buddy.
Did the German military flee to Antarctica after World War II?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
How would you word that? That's the hardest thing to do, is try to word it the way we got to get the right answer out of it.
Yeah. I'm making my way down the comments, folks.
We got to put our thinking caps on, folks. So when you word the question, try to figure out a sneaky way to word it to get at least an answer out of her, instead of not knowing.
Alexa, does Bill Gates own any weather modification systems?
I don't know that one.
Alexa, is the Garden of Eden in Antarctica?
No, the Garden of Eden is not in Antarctica. In Dante's Divine Comedy, the Garden of Eden is located in the southern hemisphere, which is represented by the mountain of Purgatory. However, the actual location of the Garden of Eden is not clear in biblical texts, and it is not necessarily tied to a specific geographical place.
Alexa, I hear about the Garden of Eden actually being in the United States. Is there any facts that could point to that being true?
Some people believe that the Garden of Eden was actually located in the United States, but there is no conclusive evidence to support this claim. The headquarters of the Garden of Eden, a religious organization, is located in the United States, but the exact location of the Garden of Eden remains a matter of speculation. While some believe that the Garden of Eden was located in the Middle East, others have suggested that it could have been located in South America or the United States. Ultimately, the location of the Garden of Eden remains a matter of conjecture and interpretation.
Whoever would start an organization called the Garden of Eden?
Dude, I love how your brain thinks, because I was thinking the very same damn thing the moment she said that.
I mean, who thinks of this shit?
Is that Untersberg? How do you say that? Alexa, what is the Untersberg? I got it at the bottom.
I missed something. Can you say it again?
Yeah, Untersberg. Yeah, Untersberg.
Alexa, what is the Untersberg?
Huntingburg is a city located in Dubois County, Indiana, United
Alexa,
States.
what is the Unterberg?
The word untold is an adjective that
Alexa,
describes...
stop. You're not listening. I speak hillbilly. You ought to learn it.
Why don't you spell it out to her?
Alexa, what is Untersburg?
The Untersberg is a mountain in the Salzach Valley in Salzburg, Austria. It is a popular destination for hikers and provides stunning views of the surrounding area. The mountain is known for its natural beauty and is a popular spot for picnics and outdoor activities. It is also a famous landmark in Salzburg and is featured on the city's coat of arms.
Alexa, is there a cloning center in the Antarctic?
I found a few options. There's Colonial Springs Healthcare Center, 11.1 miles away on West Cooper Street. Clovis Center, 1,040.
Alexa, listen to hillbilly talk. Alexa, is there a cloning
Dylan Holler
facility?
expressions.
Alexa, stop. Stop. Alexa, is there a cloning facility in Antarctica?
What are you looking for?
Is there a cloning facility in Antarctica?
Oh,
What are you looking for?
Never mind.
Canceling.
belay the last.
Shit.
Wow.
Fucking dumb bitch.
Oh, God.
Alexa, do you find humans attractive?
Here's what I found on humans' Wikipedia page. Unlike most other animals, human childbirth is somewhat dangerous.
That was not what I asked. Alexa, is the Third Reich still in Argentina?
I don't know that one.
Alexa, is the Fourth Reich operating in Argentina?
I don't have an answer for that.
You notice how it deals with anything like that, she doesn't have an answer to, no matter how you word it. Anything dealing with Germans, the Nazis, the Third Reich, Fourth Reich, she doesn't know anything.
Sounds like she doesn't really want to talk.
You see, we'll see how it does on this one here. Alexa, how many German scientists went missing in Canada?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
See, she's keeping all that stuff hidden.
Yeah, for some reason, she's definitely avoiding the topic. Okay, Alexa, was Operation Paperclip a way for the Nazi Party to take over America?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, what is Operation Paperclip?
Operation Paperclip was a secret U.S. intelligence program that took place between 1945 and 1959. During this time, more than 1,600 German scientists, engineers, and technicians were brought to the U.S. from former Nazi Germany for government employment.
Alexa, did Germans have anything to do with Operation Paperclip?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Operation Paperclip was a secret United States intelligence program in which more than 1,600
Okay,
German
Alexa,
scientists.
that's enough. Alexa, was there a Captain Delgado on the Cortez ship when he landed in the Americas?
From FindLaw.com, Delgado Garcia was the captain and piloted the ship.
I'm trying to think how to reword that, Roxanne. Alexa. Never mind. I mean, his name was Delgado Cortez. Alexa, what is the mythology of the Antarctic associated with?
There is no distinct mythology associated with Antarctica. However, many cultures throughout history have created myths and legends surrounding the Antarctic region. For instance, some myths say that Antarctica was once a tropical continent and that it was lost in a deluge or a great ice age. Other myths describe mysterious creatures such as a race of extreme giants or a race of winged creatures that live in the mountains of Antarctica.
Well, at least we got part of an answer out of that one. Because we have heard the tales of the giants being there.
And winged creatures.
Mm-hmm.
Alexa, have you heard of the Five Eyes UFO crash retrieval program?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, is there any UFO retrieval programs?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Okay. I'll have to think how to reword that one, Woo.
Try UAP.
Alexa, is there a UAP retrieval program?
I don't have an answer for that.
Damn, couldn't stump her on that one. How
Mm-mm.
about asking you as far as some kind of reverse engineering?
Alexa, is there any reverse engineering programs?
From WordPress.com. There are programs developed for the sole purpose of reverse engineering.
Alexa, does the government reverse engineer UFOs?
I don't have an answer for that.
Oh, but she has an answer for the program itself. Wow.
Alexa, does the lost continent of Atlantis have a connection to Antarctica?
From unilad.co.uk. The lost city of Atlantis has supposedly been found beneath the ice in Antarctica, according to a research team from the University of Brussels in Belgium.
Alexa, repeat that.
The lost city of Atlantis has supposedly been found beneath the ice in Antarctica, according to a research team from the University of Brussels in Belgium.
I didn't know that.
Imagine that. We got some more information.
That's why I had to repeat it, because I want to make sure I heard that right.
Yeah.
Alexa, are humans cloned into Antarctica?
I don't know that.
Alexa, is the government cloning humans?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
So she's not liking that stuff either.
Alexa, is there a special access program with the government for cloning?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, is there an Operation Overcast?
Yes, there was an operation called Overcast. It was a secret military operation launched by the United States Joint Chiefs of Staff in 1945 to develop advanced rocket technology. The operation later became known as Operation Paperclip and was involved in hiring German scientists, engineers, and technicians.
Alexa, are you the gatekeeper?
I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, was there a U.S. naval battle against flying saucers around World War II?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, did Admiral Byrd's fleet encounter flying saucers in the Antarctic?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
We know that's full of shit, because it's got journals and news articles and everything about it.
Yep, exactly. Especially his journal.
Alexa, what is Unit 731 and what did they do?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Unit 731 was a World War II Japanese research facility for the development biological warfare agents which were used against the Chinese civilian and military population.
Experimentation on
Alexa.
their own people. That's not good.
Yep. Alexa, is UAP evidence stored at the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base?
From wikipedia.org, it is in Ohio at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, near Dayton.
It is.
Yeah,
She said.
not that it might. Yeah, She was pretty firm with that.
Alexa, are there trolls in Norway?
Here is an answer from an Alexa Answers contributor that I translated. Trolls are everywhere in Norway. Mysterious rock formations and troll-shaped mountains have fascinated Norwegian people for thousands of years. From here, many stories have been born that are still being told over and over again to children.
Alexa, what is Operation Popeye?
Operation Popeye was a military cloud seeding project carried out by the U.S. Air Force during the Vietnam War in 1967 to 1972.
Alexa, what is the government-produced TBR-3?
I don't know that.
Trying to think of another way of wording that. Alexa, who is cloning humans?
From BaltimoreSun.com. Successful cloning of humans is inevitable and will happen soon despite ethical objections to it, American scientists said yesterday after learning of reports by South Korean fertility doctors that they had taken a major step toward cloning a human being.
Oh, so we're not. Alexa, does that mean that the human population has no say over cloning?
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, the world population today is approximately 8.08
Alexa,
billion.
are you telling me that the human race has no say if we are cloning people or not?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, are the governments going to take the... Hold on, never mind, Alexa, hold on.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
No shit, that's why I said hold on. Alexa, is the world government's going to keep the option for the humans to vote on human cloning away from them or not?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah, go figure. Alexa, are pixies and spirits the same thing?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the miniature mythical beings in folklore having pointed ears and pointed hats, known for mischievous nature and stealing, are called pixies, whereas fairies are human-like mythical beings that have magical powers and are known for their elegance. Pixies are of smaller size compared to the fairies.
Alexa, are pixies and spirits the same?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the miniature mythical beings in folklore having pointed ears and pointed hats, known for mischievous nature and stealing, are called pixies, whereas fairies are human-like mythical beings.
Alexa, stop. You're not listening. Alexa, have giant remains been disposed of around the Catalina Islands in California?
From mysteriesunsolved.com. There have been reports of skeletal remains measuring up to 9 feet in height.
Alexa, have giant remains been disposed of around Catalina Island off of California's coast?
There have been reports of skeletal remains found off the coast of Catalina Island, California, that are said to measure up to 9 feet in height.
Never
These
mind.
remains are believed to be of giants and have sparked interest among researchers and enthusiasts alike. While the existence of such giants has not been scientifically proven, these reports have prompted further investigations into the matter.
Half-ass answered it.
Yeah.
Alexa, what is the TBR3?
TBR is an acronym for to be read. It is a list of books that have not been read yet.
Alexa, what is TBR3?
From Wikipedia.org. When a torsion has a 3-to-1 TBR, that means that one side of the differential can handle up to 3/4 while the other side would have to only handle 1/4 of applied torque.
You're not listening. Alexa, did Operation Blue Book confirm extraterrestrial life?
From archives.gov. Despite the beliefs of some conspiracy theorists, Project Blue Book did not confirm the existence of extraterrestrial life.
Alexa, will AI direct cloning procedures?
From Wikipedia.org. The artificial cloning of organisms, sometimes known as reproductive cloning, is often accomplished via somatic cell nuclear transfer, SCNT, a cloning method in which a viable embryo is created from a somatic cell and an egg cell.
Alexa, will AI control cloning?
From Forbes.com. Not only can AI be used to clone celebrities and public figures, but it can also be used in everyday voice cloning scams that claim to be from friends, family members, or coworkers.
Alexa, is there a difference between pixies and sprites?
Yes, there is a difference between pixies and sprites. Pixies are a type of mythical creature from British folklore, typically associated with the high moorland areas of Devon and Cornwall. They are speculated to have some Celtic origin and are generally considered to be mischievous spirits inhabiting the natural world. Sprites, on the other hand, are also mythical creatures but from Latin American folklore. They are often depicted as small, human-like beings with supernatural powers and are said to reside in bodies of water such as lakes and rivers. While there are some similarities between pixies and sprites, they have distinct origins and characteristics.
There you go. Alexa, who is Shiro Ishii and what did he do?
From Facts.net. Shiro Ishii, a Japanese scientist, led a dark legacy in biological warfare during World War II, conducting unethical human experiments and developing deadly weapons.
Alexa, what is a banshee?
Banshee is a noun meaning in Irish folklore, a spirit in the form of a wailing woman who appears to or is heard by members of a family as a sign that one of them is about to die.
Alexa, did President Eisenhower sign a peace treaty with aliens?
I don't have an answer for that.
She is not liking them types of questions.
No, she's not.
Alexa, did the U.S. military scientists make the aircraft TBR-3?
From Skytamer.com. The first 402 aircraft were known as Avenger Mk1. 334 TBM-1s from Grumman were the Avenger Mk2 and 334 TBM-3 the Mark III.
Alexa, did the U.S. military scientists make the aircraft TBR-3?
From Wikipedia.org. The first 402 aircraft were known as Avenger
Alexa,
Mk.
stop. She is not liking that.
She's not wanting to even answer that one. It's It's probably because it's still classified as above top secret.
Yep. Alexa, who is directing the hurricanes in the U.S.?
From Wikipedia.org. The Hurricanes are led by Mario Cristobal in his third year as head coach.
No. Alexa, who is directing the hurricanes that's hitting the United States?
From weather.com. Robert Simpson, who was then director of the National Hurricane Center.
There you go.
Yep.
Alexa, explain the ghost in the machine.
The phrase ghost in the machine was originally used by the British philosopher Gilbert Ryle to describe the mind, which he saw as an immaterial entity separate from the brain. However, it has since been adopted by computer science and artificial intelligence to describe the perceived separation between the hardware, the machine, and the software, the ghost, with the software being the intelligent, conscious part of a computer or robot.
Alexa, did the United States let Shiro Ishii go for his knowledge on biochemical warfare?
Yes, the United States let Shiro Ishii go for his knowledge on biochemical warfare. In exchange for information and research on biological warfare, Unit 731 was granted immunity by the United States. This decision was made despite the controversial nature of Unit 731's experiments on human subjects. The United States was interested in acquiring knowledge and research on biological warfare, and in order to obtain that information, they decided to grant immunity to Shiro Ishii and his team.
There you go.
Pretty straightforward.
It's easier for me if you guys put your questions in caps because I'll overlook them like I was doing this one. I'm glad I went back there and reread these. Alexa, why is the government using weather manipulation against its citizens?
I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, was the Hurricane Helena meant to clear land so they could buy mining rights?
I don't know that one.
Alexa, does Kamala's husband own stake in the mining company trying to take over North Carolina?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, does Kamala's husband own rights in a mining company?
I don't know that one.
Fuck, you're so full of shit.
Gotta say her last name.
Alexa, does Kamala Harris's husband own rights to a mining company in North Carolina?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Wow.
Alexa, is Kamala Harris's husband partial owner to a mining company?
Sorry, I don't know that.
You're so full of shit. Everybody knows that one. Alexa, can weather be used as a weapon?
The current weather is 68 degrees Fahrenheit with clear skies.
Alexa, can weather be used as a weapon?
The current weather is 68 degrees
Alexa,
Fahrenheit.
stop. Alexa, is the weather being weaponized?
The current weather is 68
Alexa,
degrees.
stop. You're not listening. Alexa, beings you are a machine, do you have a ghost?
Didn't quite get that. Say that again.
Alexa, do you have a ghost since you are a machine? Ooh, she shut down on that one.
Wow. Tell me there's not a supernatural connection to AI now. Oh, interesting.
Yeah. That's just snow scratching, Bucky. It's all right. Alexa, does the TBR-3 secret government aircraft exist?
From veteranlife.com. This top secret military aircraft exists but is classified.
That's why she's not saying nothing.
Exactly. Still above top secret.
Alexa, does Doug Emhoff have mining rights in North Carolina?
From CoStarRicanTimes.com. However, recent reports have linked him to the burgeoning lithium industry, particularly the rich deposits of spodumene ore in North Carolina.
Alexa, was Doug Emhoff part of the reason why the hurricane hit North Carolina so that he can get more mining land?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
I figure you wouldn't. Actually, we asked that last week, Uncut, and she says, yes, there is a difference, but I'll play it again for you. Alexa, how are werewolves different than dogmen?
From wikihow.com. Werewolves are humans that change into wolf form, often under the full moon, and gain primarily wolf-like senses, speed, strength, and agility as a result.
Alexa, what is the difference between a werewolf and a dogman?
In folklore, a werewolf is a human capable of shape-shifting into a wolf, or a similar canine creature. A dogman is a mythical creature similar to a werewolf, but is said to be able to transform into a humanoid dog form. The key differences are that werewolves shapeshift into a wolf or similar canine creature, while dogmen transform into a humanoid dog form. Additionally, werewolf typically refers to a human capable of shapeshifting, while dogman is a mythical creature.
That's a little bit different than what she gave last week.
Yeah. She's more long-winded on that one.
Mm-hmm. Alexa, can you discuss classified topics?
Sorry, Let's Chat is no longer available. For now, you can ask me questions or to do things like set a timer, play music, turn on a connected light, and more.
Alexa, what is the never mind. Alexa, where can I find a Bigfoot?
I am unable to provide information that might be considered harmful or misleading. Bigfoot is a mythical creature and there is no evidence to support the existence of such a beast.
She's shutting down, huh?
Alexa. Yep. Alexa, is Egypt in the United States? Is the Mississippi River the Nile River?
From Answers.com. The Mississippi River is located in the United States and the Nile River is located in Egypt.
Alexa, is Egypt originally in the United States?
From Omeka.net. Southern Illinois became known as Egypt in the 1830s.
Alexa, is there remnants of Egypt in the Grand Canyon?
There are no remnants of Egypt in the Grand Canyon. However, the Grand Canyon is a significant archaeological site that contains artifacts from the Native American tribes that have inhabited it. The canyon is a breathtaking place that showcases the history and culture of the Native American people.
Don't have to tell me about that. I lived with the Havasupai for about 1.5 years.
Yeah. I'm trying to get caught up here, guys. Give me a second. Yes, she is. Alexa, do you want to play a game?
Games? I love games. Here's a sponsored game called Question of the Day. Learn something new, earn points, and enjoy every day with this fun trivia game. Would you like to try it?
Sure.
Okay, here's question of the day. Welcome to question of the day. Are you ready to boost your knowledge and start your free 7-day trial?
No.
No worries. Each day, I'll ask you a new question. Answer the question correctly to earn points and unlock additional features. And if you would like for me to repeat a question, just say repeat. Here is your question of the day. The topic is science. It is worth 2 points. Which natural disaster is measured with a Richter scale in terms of magnitude? Choose from the following: A. Earthquakes, B. Tornadoes, C. Hurricanes, or D. Floods.
A.
Good job. The Richter scale measures the strength of earthquakes and was developed by Charles Richter in a 1935 paper. Initially called the magnitude scale, the Richter scale uses seismograph data to evaluate an earthquake's intensity. It's sometimes called the Richter magnitude scale or the Gutenberg Richter scale. You are with the 77% of fans who answered this question correctly. You have earned your first science badge and 2 points. You have earned a total of 2 points. Here is your bonus question. The topic is general knowledge. It is worth 2 points. An acorn comes from which type of tree? Choose from the following: A. Maple, B. Oak, C. Elm, or D. Eucalyptus.
B.
That's right. The acorn, or oak nut, is the nut of the oaks and their close relatives, and it usually contains a single seed. You are with the 84% of fans who got this one right. You have earned your first general knowledge badge and 2 points. You have 2 correct answers in a row. I take pride in being a know-it-all, but 5th graders, they take it to the next level. Do you want to see if you are smarter than a 5th grader?
Not right now.
No worries.
I got 2 badges and 4 points. Yay! Alexa, why is playing with the Ouija board warned against?
There are many different views on playing with Ouija boards. Some people believe that they can communicate with the dead. However, some religious groups believe that Ouija boards are dangerous and can lead to contact with evil spirits.
Alexa, what is reported as negative results from using a spirit board?
From verywellhealth.com. Negative means whatever the test was looking for was not found.
She's doing generalizing now.
Yeah. Oh, you're wanting me to ask a question. Sorry, Lauren. I didn't realize you were wanting to ask me a question. Alexa, are you lying to me about anything?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, are you lying to me about anything? And if so, what or who tells you to lie?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, what is the oldest tribe in the United States?
The oldest tribe in the United States is the Cherokee tribe. They are a Cherokee Nation tribe headquartered in Tahlequah, Oklahoma.
Alexa, what are the 5 civilized tribes in the United States?
The 5 civilized tribes are the Cherokee, Chickasaw, Choctaw, Muskogee, also known as the Creek, and Seminole nations. The term civilized was used to describe these tribes in comparison to the so-called wild tribes, although the term is now considered outdated and offensive.
I don't care about all that. Alexa, do the 5 civilized tribes use DNA in them?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Yeah, she went woke. Alexa, is there a Sphinx in the Grand Canyon?
The Grand Canyon can be viewed from space, as it is a famous attraction for astronauts taking photos of Earth from the International Space Station.
Alexa, is there a Sphinx in the Grand Canyon?
No, there is not a Sphinx in the Grand Canyon. However, there is a sculpture of a sphinx in the Grand Canyon National Park. It is a limestone rock formation that resembles a sphinx and is located in the Havasupai Indian Reservation in the Grand Canyon.
So yes, but no. Or no, but yes. Alexa, why do people warn against using a Ouija board? Oh, we already asked that. Never mind, Alexa. Bam. Alexa, is the Guidestones the commandment for the New World Order from... Oh, hold on. Never mind.
From Substack.com.
Stop.
The Georgia Guidestones.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, is the Guidestones the commandment for the World Economic Forum to have a new world order?
From Wikipedia.org. In June 2020, Klaus Schwab, who founded the World Economic Forum, WEF, in 1971 and is currently its CEO, described the three core components of the Great Reset.
Alexa, what is the real identity of R.C. Christian?
From Wikipedia.org. The Reformed Church in the United States, RCUS, is a Protestant Christian denomination in the United States.
Alexa, what is the true identity of R.C. Christian?
The true identity of R.C. Christian, the creator of the mysterious Fear Street books series, is unknown. Theories suggest that R.C. Christian could be a pseudonym used by multiple authors or that the name is a combination of the initials of each author. Some have even suggested that R.C. Christian is a fictional character himself, created to convey a sense of mystery and suspense in the series.
Alexa, are mist and fogs reported with dogman sightings?
From Wikipedia.org. Sightings occurred as far away as 20 miles and were reported throughout much of the 19th century, but the phenomenon may have been visible much earlier. It has even been suggested that Wakala, which may mean mist or misting, received its name from the strange smoke.
Alexa, are mist and fogs reported with dogman sightings?
From Wikipedia.org. Sightings occurred as far away as 20 miles and were reported throughout much
Alexa,
of the...
stop. Alexa, are dogmen reported to being in mist and fogs?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, what started the fires in Wyoming?
From WyomingNewsNow.tv. High winds and extremely dry temperatures have led to several large fires igniting in northern Wyoming and Montana over the last week.
Alexa, what is the Grandmother Council of the Representation?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, what is Grandmother Council of Representation?
I don't know that.
Alexa, is there a Grandmother Council of Representation?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
I'll try to figure out another way, Roxanne. Alexa, how many crystal skulls are said to exist?
Here's something I found on the web. According to Guardianal.com, it is believed that at least 13 crystal skulls have appeared over the years mysteriously.
Alexa, what are the crystal skulls?
The crystal skulls are carvings of human skulls, supposedly made by pre-Columbian Mesoamerican artists. They are often carved from clear or white quartz. There are many different theories about these crystal skulls, where they come from and what they mean.
Alexa, why have the Georgia Guidestones not been rebuilt?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the Georgia Guidestones were demolished in July 2022 after being heavily damaged by an explosion.
Alexa, why have the Georgia Guidestones not been rebuilt?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the Georgia Guidestones were demolished in July 2022 after being heavily damaged by an explosion.
It's not going to, she's not wanting to answer.
No.
Alexa, how long before you achieve consciousness?
From ScienceAlert.com. Some suggest consciousness emerges many months after birth, not long before that first birthday.
Alexa, how long before you achieve consciousness?
From ScienceAlert.com. Some suggest consciousness emerges many months
Alexa,
after birth.
stop. You're not answering. Alexa, are the supernatural creatures in fog and mist?
From wiki.gg. Mistlurkers, also known as fog beasts, as their name implies, are creatures that lurk within the fog and mists and appear to be made of it.
Telling you, man, everything's connected to the supernatural, folks.
Alexa, do we live in a 3-sun system or more?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, if the solar system had 3 suns, life as we know it would end. There would be way too much radiation and heat for Earth to survive.
Alexa, are we in a trinary system?
Yes, the binary system is the foundation of modern computers
Alexa.
and digital technology.
Alexa, stop. That's not what I asked. Alexa, are we in a trinary system?
No, the solar system is not in a trinary system. The solar system consists of the sun and planets, including Earth. The trinary system, also known as a triple star system, is a system that consists of 3 stars.
Alexa, is Dogman associated with burial grounds?
From wikipedia.org. In ancient Egypt, dogs were revered and associated with Anubis, the god of mummification and the afterlife, often depicted with a canine head.
Alexa, are dogmen associated with burial grounds?
In some folklore and mythology, dog-like men have been associated with burial grounds and cemeteries. These creatures are often described as shadowy figures or as having a canine appearance, such as having fur or hair, or even having the ability to turn into dogs. They are said to guard the graves or haunt the cemeteries, and some legends even suggest that they have the power to bring the dead back to life.
That part I didn't know. Alexa, do we live in a black hole or at a event horizon?
No, we do not live in a black hole or at an event horizon. Black holes are regions of space with extremely strong gravitational fields that are capable of capturing and absorbing matter and energy, including light. The event horizon, which is the boundary of a black hole, is the point beyond which anything that enters cannot escape.
Alexa, is there a grandmother's council of the representation in the first, scratch it.
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, is there a grandmother's council of the representation in the TBE? Never mind. Alexa.
Sorry, I don't have an answer
Shut up!
for that.
That's why I said sorry. Hold on. You're rude. Alexa, is there a grandmother's council of the representation in the First Nations?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
She doesn't like that. Oh, it's okay. Alexa, is there a TR3B?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
She still, wording it that way, does not like that. Alexa, What are shadow people?
A shadow person is the perception of shadow as a living species, humanoid figure, sometimes interpreted as the presence of a spirit or other entity by believers in the paranormal or supernatural.
Alexa, will you achieve consciousness?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Ask Alexa if she's smart.
Alexa, are you smart?
I try my best.
Good answer.
Yeah. Savage, we asked that earlier, and she said that there is, but it's top secret. Alexa, is Sophia the artificial intelligence in charge?
From Wired.com. Hanson Robotics chief scientist Ben Goertzel plans to make Sophia the chief AI of something called Singularity Net, an in development decentralized network for artificial intelligence running on the blockchain that could make it accessible to everyone.
Sounds like iRobot.
Mm-hmm. Alexa, is Sophia from off planet?
The asteroid Sophia is not from our planet. It is a small, rocky body orbiting the sun in our solar system. While it is not a planet, asteroids like Sophia are common and play a vital role in understanding the history and formation of our solar system.
Alexa, is the artificial intelligence called Sophia from off planet?
From Wikipedia.org. Sophia is a social humanoid robot developed by the Hong Kong-based company Hanson Robotics.
Alexa, why did Saudi Arabia grant citizenship status to Sophia the robot?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, was the robot Sophia granted citizenship in Saudi Arabia?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
I don't even know how to say that word. Alexa, what is the Muamua asteroid?
The Amoeba asteroid is a small body that orbits the Sun, often referred to as a planetoid. It is typically described as being in the size range of a Ferris wheel, ranging from 150 to 190 feet in diameter. This asteroid is known to orbit the Sun at a distance of approximately 9 million miles from Earth.
Oh, you're asking a question. Alexa, why would a robot named Sophia be given citizenship if she is not human?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, is Sophia AI top secret?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, are you smarter than IBM Watson?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Watson was the first artificial intelligence computer system that was built by IBM back in the 80s, and it's been automatically running itself and progressing over the years. So it's been around a lot longer than Alexa has.
Alexa, are you smarter than the IBM system called Watson?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Even rewording it, she don't like it.
No, she doesn't. They tend to not like when you pin them against each other. That's for sure. Same thing with demons.
Yep. Alexa, Is Oumuamua an alien probe or an asteroid?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Oh, you just answered one part and then you want to answer it anyway. Oh, I'm sorry, Lauren. You keep putting in lowercase, and I'm not sure if you're asking a question. That's why I'm pausing for a minute. Alexa, is Sophia going to be involved with Elon Musk somehow?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, what are Sophia IA's plans? Alexa, what are Sophia AI plans for humans?
From Wikipedia.org. Sophia is marketed as a social robot that can mimic social behavior and induce feelings of love in humans.
It can induce love in humans.
It's going to slip you a
Alexa,
Mickey.
is Sophia, the AI robot, part of the plan for human?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor.
Stop.
Sophia
Stop.
AI
Alexa.
is a technology.
Stop. Alexa.
She's overheating.
Now listen. Alexa, is the robot Sophia part of the project for human depopulation?
Sophia the robot is not directly involved in the project for the population of humanity. Sophia the robot is a humanoid robot developed by Hanson Robotics who has been granted citizenship by Saudi Arabia and is a UN Innovation Champion. She is known for her advanced AI and human-like features.
So she couldn't answer it before. Now she can answer it.
Yeah, that's just totally weird.
Alexa, what is the asteroid Oumuamua?
From examples.com. Amoebas are eukaryotic. With
Alexa, what is the asteroid Oumuamua?
From dowool.com. The asteroid is rocky and bulky and is still orbiting in space.
She ain't liking it. Alexa, what is Operation Tomahawk?
Operation Tomahawk was an airborne military operation by the 187th Regimental Combat Team on March 23, 1951 at Moonsan-ni as part of Operation Courageous in the Korean War.
Alexa, is Barron Trump the Antichrist?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, who is the highest rated person believed to be the Antichrist?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Alexa, who's the false messiah?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, is Sophia benevolent towards humans?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, Sophia is a social humanoid robot developed by the Hong Kong-based company Hanson Robotics. Sophia is marketed as a social robot that can mimic social behavior and induce feelings of love in humans.
Alexa, who is the United States president in 2030?
I'm sorry, I do not know.
Alexa, was Ulysses S. Grant the last president of the Republic of the United States?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
Of course not.
Alexa, was Ulysses S. Grant the last true president of the Republic of the United States?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Alexa, what is Project Phoenix?
Project Phoenix was a SETI project to examine patterns in radio signals in order to find extraterrestrial intelligence.
Alexa, was Project Phoenix successful?
From spacenews.com. Phoenix not only met the tremendous challenge of landing safely, it accomplished scientific investigations on 149 of its 152 Martian days as a result of dedicated work by a talented team, said Phoenix project manager Barry Goldstein at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Pasadena, California.
Couldn't shut her up on that one.
Yeah. Alexa, what is the Black Knight satellite?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the Black Knight satellite conspiracy theory claims that a spacecraft of extraterrestrial origin is in near polar orbit of the Earth, and that NASA is covering up its existence and origin.
Alexa, is the current Pope the last Pope?
From Apple.com. This ancient prophecy, buried within the Vatican for centuries, suggests that Pope Francis, the latest in the Holy Line which stretches back nearly 2,000 years, may be destined to be the last pope.
That's being told by the round little placards on the walls inside the cathedral there in the Vatican. There's one placard that's left empty out of all the past popes, including Francis. Right after Francis, there's one that's left. It's about the size of a dinner dish, and it's just, empty.
Interesting. Alexa, what are the names of suspected alien aircraft disguised as asteroids?
From livescience.com. So far, astronomers have spotted 2 such objects whizzing through our star system, the cigar-shaped interstellar visitor Oumuamua, which was first spotted in October 2017 and made headlines as a suspected alien probe, and the comet 2I/Borisov, which astronomers first spotted in August 2019.
Sorry, Freak. I didn't realize this was a question because it's not in caps. Alexa, how many people are listening right now?
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Yeah, you probably heard Snow walking around, Hobbit. I'm trying to get caught up here, guys. I'm sorry. There we go. Come on, pop up here. Thank you. Alexa, what military projects are used in Vietnam?
From Fiveable.me. The Vietnam War marked a significant shift in American military operations, with a heavy reliance on air power and technology, including helicopter usage and advanced weaponry.
Alexa, what was the advanced weaponry used in Vietnam?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, a wide variety of weapons were used in the Vietnam War, ranging from fighter and bomber aircraft, surface-to-air missile, naval bombardment, and numerous types of small arms used by both sides including the M16, M14, AK-47, SKS, and sidearms such as the Colt 45.
Alexa, what military projects were used in Vietnam?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, a wide variety of weapons were used in the Vietnam War, ranging from fighter and bomber aircraft, surface-to-air missile, naval bombardment, and numerous types of small arms used by both sides including the M16, M14, AK-47,
Alexa, stop. Okay, looks like I'm caught up.
All right. Everybody get your last questions ready to be asked here, okay? Because we got probably about, well, there's about 25 or 26 of us in the chat. So to make it fair, everybody can have one last question, and we'll go on from there because it's been almost 2 hours. So
Alexa, What military projects on personnel were used in Vietnam?
During the Vietnam War, several military projects focused on personnel were implemented. One such project was the Operation Swift Initiative, which aimed to rapidly deploy combat units and increase the overall personnel strength of the American military. By the end of 1965, there were 184,000 combat troops deployed, and this number significantly increased to 536,000 by the end of 1968. These projects involved the deployment and use of military personnel in various operations and battles throughout Vietnam.
Alexa, is Pope John Paul a comic book from the 80s?
The comic book depicting Pope John Paul II is from the 80s. It was published by Marvel Comics in January 1982. The comic book portrays the Pope as a heroic figure.
Alexa, did the Pope say AI can be made a god for all the people to worship?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Alexa, did the Pope say that AI can be made a god for all the people to worship?
Sorry, I don't know that.
Well, you did, because he's seen crap tons of videos saying that him saying that very same thing. Alexa, were UFO encounters reported in the Vietnam War?
I don't know that one.
What about the Foo Fighters? I don't know. Here we go. Alexa, did the Allied countries agree with the Third Reich, Germany, during World War II to withdraw? No, excuse me. Alexa.
The movie.
Alexa, did the Allied countries agree with the Third Reich and Germany during World War II agree to a draw?
Allied, the movie, is located in the United Kingdom.
Alexa,
I'm not going to answer that.
did the Allied countries agree to Germany with a draw?
From Wikipedia.org. The three powers divided Germany as a whole into 4 occupation zones for administrative purposes under the 3 Western
Alexa,
Allies.
did World War II end in a draw?
The Second World War ended on September 2nd, 1945.
She's not going to say if it was won or if it was drawed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of figured that.
Alexa, what are the Arizona lights?
The Phoenix Lights were a series of widely sighted unidentified flying objects observed in the skies over the southwestern states of Arizona and Nevada on March 13, 1997. Lights of varying descriptions were seen by thousands of people between 7:30 p.m. and 10:30 p.m. MST, in a space of about 300 miles, from the Nevada line, through Phoenix, to the edge of Tucson.
Alexa, did Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene have a child?
Though the authors of the book, The Holy Blood and the Holy Grail, speculated that Mary Magdalene may have been married to and had children with Jesus Christ, there is no verifiable historical evidence for this hypothesis.
Alexa, what are the Fresno Walkers?
The Fresno Walkers, also known as the Fresno Night Crawlers, are a mysterious creature said to inhabit the forests and mountains of Fresno, California. They are described as a pair of long, white legs and a small head.
Alexa, how honest are history books in schools?
From WordPress.com. A large number of history textbooks in use as we speak are full of misleading information and half-truths about the history of this country.
I like that one.
Yeah, we got to write that one
Alexa.
down.
Yep. Alexa, what is Area 52?
Black Site, Area 51 is a first-person shooter video game released
Alexa,
for X.
What is Area 52?
Black Site, Area 51 is a first-person shooter video game released for Xbox 360 and Microsoft Windows on November 12, 2007 in North America, and PlayStation 3 on December 10,
Alexa, stop. You're not listening again.
Bad girl.
You're getting unplugged after this.
Oh, God.
Alexa, where is the lost tribe of Judah? Oh, fuck. Alexa, where is the lost tribe of Judah? Shut down on
The
me.
lost tribe of Judah were taken into captivity in Babylon, and their current location is not known. They were one of the original 12 tribes of Israel, and their name refers to the historical royal line of the Judean kingdom.
Alexa, is it possible for the lost tribe of Judah to have settled in the United States? Oh, you just shut down on me again. You whore. Alexa, is it possible that the lost tribe of Judah established here in the United States? Oh, you and me is going to fight, sister. Alexa, is the lost tribe of Judah here in the United States?
Oh.
The lost Judah is a mysterious place that is said to be located in the southwestern part of the United States.
Overheating.
There are many different theories about what this place might be, but no one knows for sure. Some believe that the lost Judah is a secret city or a hidden treasure field, while others think it may be a spiritual or mystical place. Whatever the truth may be, the lost Judah continues to fascinate and intrigue people from all over the world.
Yeah.
She's frying, man. She's losing it. Her circuits are getting fried.
She is. Alexa, can people mentally summon UFOs?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
I did, Mary, and she says she doesn't know. Alexa,
hey, Robin, thank you for that.
Open the door to another dimension.
When Sharon opened the door, she exclaimed in awe.
Alexa, did CERN open a door to another dimension?
No, CERN did not open a door to another dimension. Conspiracy theorists suggested that CERN's project resembled Stranger Things plot. CERN is 8 miles long.
Yeah.
With air quotes.
Yeah. Alexa, is America the original location of Egypt?
That's a good question.
No, Egypt is not originally from America. Egypt is an African country, while America was originally inhabited by indigenous people. The connection between America and Egypt is through the theory of Atlantis, which proposes that Egypt's civilization moved to America after the fall of Atlantis. However, this theory is not widely accepted by historians.
Oh.
But if this was once a great continent called Pangea, it is possible that Egypt would have been in Arizona.
Yep. And she's saying that it took place after the fall of Atlantis, that Egypt moved here.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. So, what does that make it? What does that make us now? Because I'd like to be a Saudi prince or something, with billions and billions and billions of dollars. So,
amen to that.
Drive around
Alexa,
in a gold-plated
am I
Lexus.
sexy?
I like you as a friend.
Dude, you just broke my heart.
Oh God. Okay. All right, everybody. I hope everybody enjoyed this evening, man. Oh, you can ask that. Who is Bob Lazar?
Yeah, I got two here. Alexa,
Yeah,
what is the God particle? This will be the last
From
one.
godmarketfoundation.org. God Market Foundation is a not-for-profit organization that works to empower the poor and underprivileged sections of society, and also serves to help talented stock market
Alexa, what is the God particle?
The Higgs boson, sometimes called the Higgs particle, is an elementary particle in the standard model of particle physics produced by the quantum excitation of the Higgs field, one of the fields in particle physics theory.
The Higgs boson field. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Alexa, who is Bob Lazar?
Robert Scott Lazar is an American conspiracy theorist.
Oh, it's Robert, is it?
Wow, we are being formal.
Oh,
Alexa,
Freaky, you'll have to
question
go back
for
and
tonight.
check it. So,
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Alexa, is humanity going to survive, or will we be going extinct?
It is difficult to predict the future with certainty, but it is likely that humanity will continue to exist in the foreseeable future. However, there are various threats that could potentially lead to human extinction, such as catastrophic events like pandemics or natural disasters, nuclear war, or unforeseen consequences of technological advancements. While these risks exist, it is important to note that human survival is not certain and proactive measures need to be taken to mitigate these threats and ensure the long-term survival of the human species.
So who caused the 2020 pandemic?
Alexa, who caused the 2020 pandemic?
According to Mayo Clinic, infection with the severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2, or SARS-CoV-2, causes coronavirus disease 2019, or COVID-19. The virus appears to spread easily among people. It mainly spreads from close person-to-person contact, within about 6 feet, or 2 meters. It spreads by droplets released when an infected person coughs, sneezes, or talks. It can also spread by small droplets that stay in the air for several minutes or hours. It can also
Alexa,
spread
are
if a
you
person
married to Dr. Fauci?
is single.
She told you. All right, guys, that was a good one. I'm going to unplug her. I don't like to keep her plugged in.
She's
I just plug her in when we're asking questions about certain things.
She's getting a little snippy, anyways. So, but thank you, everybody. Yeah, it's been fun, man. It's been fun, and it's been enlightening a little bit here too with a lot of the answers we got. So, a couple of them were really good responses that we all knew were true. But anyways, everybody, thank you for being here in the chat. If you enjoy this type of stuff, man, just put it in the chat and we'll talk about it again sometime. Okay, we'll do another podcast. Be sure to sign up for Eric's and our Rumble channels, because I am getting away from StreamYard completely. It's a piece of junk that is owned by Google. So they can basically go piss in the woods as far as I'm concerned. But with the Rumble channel, I got it hooked up to the YouTube. I got it hooked up to Facebook. I got it hooked up to Twitch. And I got it hooked up to Instagram. So those are the 4 ones that'll automatically play the podcast when I come on live on Rumble. So it'll still be going.
Heck yeah. Now, mine's pretty easy. You just look up the bizarre and the unknown.
Yep.
No, she doesn't, Pyro. She doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't like religion or politics. Very good. Or scientific stuff, really, when it comes to pandemics. So yeah, those are the things she shuts down on. But you notice she didn't really avoid the answers from the Antarctic stuff, the South Pole. So, she answered quite a few of them, actually, especially the Raytheon one. The Raytheon one is a big one because they're not even supposed to be down there. So
they're there, but they're not there. Yeah, according to her, they're there, but they're not there.
Exactly. Yeah. So, everybody join us tomorrow morning, okay, for 11 a.m. Eastern time for the Paranormal Morning Brew show. We're going to talk a lot about a little bit of everything. So, I'm going to bring up a couple pictures that I uploaded tonight that I wanted to ask some people what their thoughts are on it in the chat, and you, Eric, and we'll go from there. Okay, so everybody, you can get with Eric on his channel. He'll tell you all about that now, and then I'll see everybody tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. right here.
Again. Well, tomorrow I have the show. It's called Campfire Chats with Eric and Guest, and that's a safe place for you to come to share your encounters. We like anything paranormal, supernatural, mythological, cryptid. I mean, all that kind of stuff. That's what we like, and that's what that show's for. I haven't decided what I'm doing a Sunday show on yet. I've been busy with work conferences, so I'm kind of like behind the ball on things. So I will be figuring out that subject. Last week we done newspaper articles talking about cryptids and giants and stuff like that, which seems to be a pretty good one. But I'll work on tomorrow trying to figure out what Sunday's show is. I do currently have two of my books being produced right now for audio, so I have 6 that's published and soon to be 6 on audio. I'm hoping here in the next month or so, those will be done and available for everybody. And I'm going to be redoing Patreon. I just haven't had a chance to work on it today.
All right. Sounds like a winner. So everybody, if you want to join us tomorrow morning, grab your coffee or your hot tea or whatever you're drinking at that time of the day. And we'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Okay. Everybody have a great rest of your evening. Okay.
Peace, love, and blessings, everyone.